Were you just live with me? Were you? It didn't work, did it? Darn it. And I had a meditation and everything. And I talked for 20 minutes about CCI. Well, the life of a cannabis health coach just making her way on YouTube. Welcome. My name is Michelle Crawford. I'm doing it over. Why not? Today, I am coming live on YouTube at you to talk about one of my favorite things to talk about that I was so looking forward to, Cannabis Coaching Institute. And my screen froze up for everybody, and I didn't get to interact with my people, but I definitely want to make a stab at doing it again because this is an important message that I want to get out there. So, in my week of live streams, today's topic is Cannabis Coaching Institute, hereafter known as CCI, and my experience there. We're going to answer those 5 questions about it. And those questions are: what do we do? How do you use it? I'm just going to say how do you enroll there? And what are some of my favorite things about it? And who should enroll? And then I'll talk a little bit about how you do it. Maybe some people will join me. I don't know. If you subscribed, I hear that you get a notification when I go on live. So, hey, that's great. I was really hoping to answer some questions because I know that there's a lot of interest in CCI and people do have questions about it. So, okay, here we go. So, Cannabis Coaching Institute is a wonderful place where I got my certified cannabis health coach education. It's a 6-month program that we run twice a year in February and I think October. And we also offer another program there. It's called the Certified Cannabis Educator program. That is a 2-month program. And it is geared towards people who already might be coaches and want to add cannabis medicine to their repertoire, to the services they can offer their clients, or also especially to people who want to be content creators about cannabis online or in books or in other formats. So what they learn in that course is a lot of the cannabis science, a little bit of the mindset. And like I said, it's about 2 months long. You can enroll in both of these courses at the website, www.cannabiscoachinginstitute.com. I want to tell you about what we do there. So I took the 6-month Cannabis Coaching Institute Certified Cannabis Health Coaching course. And my cohort was February of 2021, and I graduated in October. And it was amazing. My class is legendary. I feel like it was so full of inspired people who are passionate about the plant and who have big, big dreams about making a difference in people's lives through cannabis. Anybody who's been touched by plant medicine, it can be very inspiring, and you can really get a fire inside of you to share it. My personal fire inside of me, I came and I shared it with my family. I definitely was moved and motivated to start making tinctures and topicals for my mom, for myself, for my husband, my whole family, all my aunties. And that's how I got started in cannabis. And everybody has their own story, and we share about our stories there, and we share about our dreams there, and we help each other make them happen. And that is one of the reasons why I chose Cannabis Coaching Institute without even really knowing about the internal side of the program, how it all happened. I got interested in becoming a cannabis health coach when I saw the story of the former sheriff deputy, I can't remember, law enforcement officer, Bill Meeks in Arizona, who became a certified cannabis health coach and started helping seniors in his Arizona community get off of opioids and pain pills and other things like that. What really touched me about his story is how the relationships those people were having with their important family members. Like there was one couple that was married that was interviewed, were positively impacted by incorporating cannabis into their lifestyle. And there was a grandmother who had gotten off of her pain pills who was talking about how much more wonderful it is to be with her family as well. And those were the stories that really touched me, made me think, I really want to do this. I'm all about cannabis, but I had never really thought of doing it as a career or as a business. And it was so inspiring to learn about him. And when I saw that, I eventually found Cannabis Coaching Institute in a search for how do you become a certified cannabis health coach? What is that? What is that even? So once I found out how to become a cannabis health coach, I found a few schools and I was checking them out. And some of them had luminaries from the cannabis world lecturing, usually recorded, and, that kind of thing that I was super impressed with. But what impressed me more was I would find websites from people who had started cannabis health coaching businesses, and they mostly went to CCI. And that is what kind of helped me once I found out about CCI and I saw that the founder was Corinne Tobias, whose Wake and Bake blog had originally taught me how to make many DIY things in my life. I was like, well, now I feel like we've come full circle. I really love and trust Corinne, and now I work for her. So, Cannabis Coaching Institute. That's what helped me make my decision. Since then, since I've been in it for a year as both a student and as a grad student mentor, I have come to meet other people who have gone to other programs and have told me that, the value of CCI to them in comparison to their other programs. So we're not trying to diss other programs, but there apparently is a difference, and that's what I've learned. So, and I do believe that the difference is community and how we address the mindset challenges of both being a coach, starting a business, and helping other people overcome their mindset challenges about incorporating cannabis into their life. So as we know, it's a stigmatized plant, and getting over all of that propaganda from the 1930s and its terrible history as a tool of racism. It takes a lot of doing. It takes a lot of heart and a lot of effort in terms of mindset for some people. For others, maybe they're already further down that path. We have some people that are firebrands in there, and they light me up and get me excited to talk about advocacy, which is something that I want to develop in myself. So I'm taking Normal's advocacy course to become a better advocate for cannabis. Go vote, people. Pay attention. That's the main message of advocacy: is pay attention to the legislation and vote for cannabis to be legalized safely and for Americans to have safe access. That's another institution of which I'm a member, Americans for Safe Access. I use their resources to help me learn how to vote to best support cannabis in my community and in my country. Wow, that's like an advocacy message for you. There you go, my first one. Who should enroll? People who are interested in launching a cannabis business. And towards that end, I want to point out a free class that we offer on the CCI website. That class is called the 3-Step Challenge. And we also have a Facebook group that is live right now in anticipation of the February cohort getting started. We are running a live Facebook group called Launching a Successful Cannabis Business Online, I think. And you can join it and participate in the 3-Step Challenge there. And the advantage to doing it that way is getting to interact with myself and the other staff members at CCI in the Facebook group. We also will be looking at your 3-Step Challenge there, and we are offering a full ride scholarship and other prizes like Ardent FX's. If you caught my Tuesday live stream, that is one of the prizes that we're offering, and other things as well. I'm not even sure what all the prizes are because I'm not eligible, so boo on me. And I didn't do the 3-Step Challenge, and I'm FOMO about it. And I might do it with these people coming into the February cohort for fun as a business planning exercise for 2022 as I go forward with my business, which is www.cannacuriouscoaching.com. That's what I did after I graduated, is I started Canna Curious Coaching. And I can't tell you how exciting my business is. I have private clients, and I have business on the product side of cannabis, the cannabis industry, which I was always dying to get into, you guys. I love being in business. I love doing business with other businesses. I have a marketing background and from both little tiny startups as well as large, giant corporations. And I love exploring that part of life. It's exciting to be part of the green wave, in a way, the green rush. And I had never really seen my part in it until now, until Cannabis Coaching Institute opened my eyes to being a certified cannabis health coach and all the opportunities therein. So another of my opportunities is becoming a spokesperson. Tomorrow is Friday, and tomorrow we're going to talk about Extract Craft and the Source Turbo and the Ito Pro Rev 2, which are ethanol recovery machines that I use to make full extract cannabis oils, FICO, and other concentrates out of cannabis and other botanicals. Actually, lemon peels, orange peels, lavender. It's not just limited to cannabis, but its main use in the marketplace is cannabis. And so I'm the spokesperson for Extract Craft this year, and I'm so excited. You can check out my videos on their YouTube channel or their website, extractcraft.com. And I think just being able to say extract craft easily without messing up is part of why I got the job. But I really love their machines now that I know how to use them. And I really want to help other people understand how to use them because I know the life-giving power of this medicine firsthand. And I know that extract craft customers are mostly using it for that purpose. And so I support that 100%. Join me tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific to learn more about extract craft. But getting back to CCI, getting business training and the right mindset to go into business in the cannabis industry, it really was helpful to be at CCI. We learned specifically tools, tips, tricks, and were guided in our mindset challenges to achieve the right mindsets that we needed to launch our businesses. And that's priceless. You really can't put a price on, how much is this business going to bring to me in the future and my family and my children and my livelihood. I hope a lot. And I'm super excited about it. The other thing that I'm doing, and that is a part of Cannabis Coaching Institute, is we have a wonderful program that was the idea of my coworker Becky Brown to have a presentation once a week or once a month, depending, where students can give presentations about. Oh, hi! Nice to hear from you in the UK, Pete. I've been all alone. But we do have these Thursday presentations. Students give them. It's usually about why they came to cannabis or maybe some of their special niche interests in cannabis. They tend to be really inspirational, you guys. And this is how like you're rubbing elbows with the future of the cannabis industry, your future book writers, your future bloggers, your future influences, or even the ones who are doing it now, like me now. I'm doing it now. So I did a presentation. I was one of the first ones to do it, and my presentation was better sex with cannabis, because I got started about 6 years ago with weed lubricant, and it helped my husband and I have much more enhanced sex, and I loved that. I don't know, Pete, but hey, let's just be together. It's because there was a snafu earlier on, and I was supposed to do this at 2, but it got disconnected because of my internet. So I decided to retape it. Here we are. But yeah, better sex with cannabis, because I got my start with weed lube, and then I felt the benefits of it as it helped me get over urinary tract infections and improved my bladder health. So that was a message that came through to me from my plant medicine use, and I couldn't help but share it with other women, especially, and other couples. And when I gave my presentation, it was a huge hit, and more than a huge hit, it was really helpful to several people in our cohort in improving their sexual health, their lives. And when they came back to me with the stories of how their lives had changed, I was tearful and grateful. And it motivated me to keep going with this, because more people need to hear these messages. And guess what? I got picked up to do my presentation at Swell, which is a sexual health and wellness expo coming up in March 15th. Check out their website, S/WELL Expo. And you can get early bird tickets now, and prices will go up a little bit later. I'll be talking about it much more in detail on Saturday, where this live at 2 p.m. Pacific will be about Swell. So tomorrow is going to be about extract craft, which is one part of my business that I've established since going to Cannabis Coaching Institute. And then Swell, where I'm doing a speaking engagement on the topic most near and dear to my heart, better sex with cannabis, is another opportunity that has come from my experience at Cannabis Coaching Institute. So if you are interested in being a spokesperson, in helping people incorporate cannabis into their lives, if you're interested in helping by speaking out on stages, or if you're interested in helping by being a teacher, or if you're interested in helping by being a guide, check us out. I would love to see you, really. Let's see. That is pretty much all I've got for this. I hope that some of this excitement that I have for my school will reach you when you watch this video. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to schedule a discovery call. Myself and my coworkers who are grad student mentors, we take these calls and we talk to you. And I love talking to prospective students. I had one today earlier, and it was wonderful. I'm excited for that person to join us at Cannabis Coaching Institute and be part of our community that is really making a difference in the world of cannabis, which is to say, in the world. Don't limit yourself. Don't hold back. If you're interested in pursuing your certified cannabis health coaching certificate, join us. I encourage you. I'd love to see you. All right, signing off. It's Michelle Crawford, overcoming snafus and overcoming inhibitions and stigmas and just getting out there and running a business, sharing with you guys life. All right, Pete, you and me. Thanks for joining me. Bye.